She's been ran through up and down through the industry. Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa, and now she's had another baby by another entertainer. I'm certain he's a black man. No one asked you, Amber Rose, who you were voting for. No one asked you. Black people, we're gonna accept you, especially black men. If you racially ambiguous, they're gonna welcome you in with open arms. She said that she was a victim of, sexual harassment in the industry and growing up, but yet she's going to endorse a man who talks about grabbing women in the pussies.
Meloney P.
Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Meloney P podcast. I am your girl, Meloney P, and we are here to have a conversation. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are here to talk about something that I really do not like talking about on my channel, but I had time today and it's really irritated me and it's really bothered me. Amber Rose has announced, for what reason I don't know, that she is supporting and endorsing Donald Trump for the 2025 election. Or 2024 election. We don't care. We truly don't care, because here's the thing. Amber Rose is trolling. Amber Rose at her 40-year-old age, who just, I believe, had another baby by another man, which nothing is wrong with that. But we all know why she's doing that. She is trolling us and we are just giving it to her on a platter. Amber Rose is extremely irrelevant in the industry. She has a flame that is slowly burning out. And what better way but to publicly and annoyingly endorse someone for presidency that goes against your entire brand? It is the dumbest thing ever. And although I'm hypocritically talking about this on my platform, because my thing is, don't post it on Shade Room. Don't post it on any of the blogs, because that's why she's doing it. And I know that I'm doing the opposite because I'm talking about it. But people like this, we have to learn how to cut off their lifeline. And their lifeline is being relevant on these blogs and on social media. It is truly a slap in our faces, but all the black men that she slept with faces as well, to support someone that, again, goes against everything that she supposedly stands for. I just saw today that it's been said that Trump is, in talks about stop and frisk, putting that back into play if he's elected this year. And it's just like, these are two reality stars who are trolling us. Honestly, they both are trolling. Trump is trolling. Amber Rose is trolling. And it is what it is. Amber Rose, the woman who once was revered as the populist slut hero, has endorsed noted misogynist and alleged sexual abuser Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential election. On Monday, the 40-year-old mother of two posted a photo with the Republican candidate and wife Melania Trump with the caption "Trump 2024" and 3 American flag emojis. Mind you, this is the same woman who called Trump a fucking idiot less than a decade prior, telling The Cut at the time that she really hoped he's not the president. If you recall, Rose, who is a former stripper, also hosted a slut walk in 2015, a safe haven where people from all backgrounds heaved around "my pussy, my choice" signs to protest systematic sexual assault and harassment on college campuses and beyond. Here's the thing. It is beyond me how someone who is the founder of something called a slut walk, who's supposed to be, on the side of women empowerment and on the side of women against sexual harassment, could sit there and publicly endorse someone who has literally been alleged with sexual assault, who has been talking about grabbing women in the pussies. Like, that's totally the total opposite of your entire brand. So we know, she knows, we all know that this is just a ploy to get some screen time to be relevant on social media. And it's disgusting. And, she gonna do this. It's gonna die down, and she's gonna go back to the gutter where she has come from. Because at the end of the day, I cannot support anybody who is supporting someone who, has Project 2025. Have y'all read that? Have y'all read even pieces of it? If you even haven't read it, if you just look on social media and have some of the scholars explain to you the bits and pieces that we should be mindful for, just in fear of our simple civil rights, all of that could be in jeopardy if this man that she is endorsing wins the office. She has brown sons. She said that she was a victim of, sexual harassment in the industry and growing up, but yet she's going to endorse a man who talks about grabbing women in the pussies. It's really, really disgusting. She's been ran through up and down through the industry. Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa, and now she's had another baby by another entertainer. I'm certain he's a black man. And, it's running out. It's really, really running out. No one asked you, Amber Rose, who you were voting for. No one asked you. And again, it is a slap in the face to the same people, black people. We're going to accept you, especially black men. If you racially ambiguous, they're going to welcome you in with open arms, even though we know that a lot of them are just using you for what they can get. And this is a clear example of that. The Cut writes, naturally, many of Rose's more than 24 million followers were dismayed at her sudden political change in tune, threatening to unfollow her after years of support for the very activism she now seems to be undermining. Imagine being an advocate for women's rights and endorsing Trump and his party who reversed Roe v. Wade. And I ain't trying to count nobody's bodies, but I'm certain that Amber Rose has benefited from Roe v. Wade. One user commented, while another wrote, I better never see you speak on women's rights ever again. Even Bob the drag queen, whoever that is, chimed in commenting, Amber, what the fuck? Of course, 3 American flags is in an Instagram caption don't offer much by the way of an explanation for why Rose, who is outwardly identified as a feminist for years, might vote for a man found liable of sexual assault. But if it's up to Rose's following, there isn't a reason or emoji under the sun that will explain why the dizzying ideological shift. It's crazy. Sexual assault, a felon. To me, it stops right there at sexual assault. Your whole brand has been based off of the fact that you are pro-women, you are a feminist, you are anti-sexual harassment, you are pro-women's rights, and your announcement has been go Trump 2024. Like, it's not making sense. But honestly, it makes 100% sense to me because, again, you are dying out, as far as your social currency stands, and you're trying to find any way, no matter how detrimental to the same people that you are around, you're trying to find any way to stay relevant. And this is it. Now, I heard that she's supposed to be speaking at a Trump rally. It's very interesting because, God forbid that, Trump gets elected and what we have heard and read that his, action items comes to pass. I just don't see her benefiting from the person that she is endorsing or her black sons. It's interesting because, I remember years ago, she got a lot of backlash for encouraging her son to be a feminist himself and to not identify, I believe, as a man or as a boy or a girl or something weird like that. But it's been common knowledge that the Republican Party isn't really fucking with the LGBTQ community, It's just really sad to see how desperate people will go just to get a little bit of shine on social media. And I really think that it's important that the shade rooms, the Jasmine brands, the Meloney P podcast, honestly, We have to suck off the lifeline to idiocracy like this because she's just trolling us. She's just trolling us. She has no validity. I've never seen her have any, smart intellectual conversation as it relates to politics. So at the end of the day, you announcing who you're voting for, knowing that it's going to get backlash, what good has that done? It's just really ridiculous. Obviously, I believe Kanye West was for Trump, I believe, during the last election. So, it's really mind blowing to see, like, what's the guy's name that raps the song Waka Flocka? He was at a concert recently saying that if you're voting for Biden, please leave the building. It's just crazy. Like, I understand that to some people, I don't understand, but I guess to some people, there are certain benefits, especially for the rich, in voting for Republicans. And, I truly don't identify as a Republican, as a Democrat. I really don't. I'm just going to vote for who aligns with myself, my morals, my community, my children. But at the end of the day, it's just mind blowing to see these Black men who are publicly saying that they're voting for Trump. I don't understand it. And I'm actually open to understand it. Like I said, I hate, honestly, talking about politics. It's not my thing. It's nothing that I really like to talk about on my channel, just to be honest with you. I try to just stay away from that stuff. But this is such a important election. And here's the thing, these are D-list stars. Another reason why they are coming out here promoting someone who is, not the popular candidate amongst most minorities. They're literally promoting him because they are D-list celebrities and they're trying to do and say anything to stay relevant. And the more we talk about them, the more we put them, on the front page of the different blogs, the more life we give them to be stupid. If you're a D-list celebrity and you're trying to get back up to relevancy, what better way than to say something that is an unpopular opinion? It's simple math. It's truly, truly simple math. I don't really have much to say, in regards to Amber Rose. Wasn't she an immigrant? I don't even think she's American, or her parents or somebody was an immigrant. I don't know. But at the end of the day, don't have any more slut walks. Don't talk about being a feminist. Don't fuck with the Black community is what I want to say. Leave us alone. You stay over there. Stay over there. And to all the Black men that's allowing her to get pregnant off of them and then get 18 years of child support, you stay over there as well. Listen, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions below, and I will see you on the next episode.